Good afternoon. It's June the 15th and I've now finished painting up the shadow armies and I thought the best way to display them is just as I did with the Free People's Army, and that is on the game board. So before you see all the painted shadow army nations. So let's start at the top of the board. Go up to the top there, you can see that with the red bases, these are, you can see there a troll, and then the orcs of Sauron up in the north there. They've also got a Nazgul with them there on the right. It will come down a bit. There in Moria, we've got another troll with a couple of orcs. Then we move into Saruman's area with the yellow area on the map, and he's got his wargs and his Uruk-hai. There's also a couple of Nazguls in there, because the Nazguls are the leaders for all the Shadow Nations. They don't get anybody with banners or anything. We'll move across slightly, try not to make it too dizzy. We've got another enclave there, Dol Guldur, a couple of trolls and orcs. And then over on the right, we've got some of the Southrons and Easterlings. It would be if I could turn my camera. Southrons and Easterlings. They've got their elephants as their elites, and we've got a Nazgul there sat in the middle ready to command them. Then if we shift down up again, shift down to Mordor, we've got a shed load of Nazgul, trolls and orcs waiting to issue forth from Mordor. And finally down at the bottom of the map in the south region, we've got some more Southrons and Easterlings. They're there. So we'll come back again, zoom out. You can see that there is a heck of a lot of them as well, and I got through them pretty quick though. I got through them in a couple of weeks since the last video I did, so I got these done in a couple of weeks. Now the next thing on the board is, pick this up and just put that down there, and then we'll zoom in a little bit. Right, these are the character figures. Now I have to say that there's also the first expansion, loads of Middle Earth mixed in with these. Here we've got the Fellowship, which comes in the core set. We also have Saruman, who comes in the core set. We have the Witch King, who comes in the base game. And who's the other one? Oh yes, the Mouth of Sauron comes in the base game. This one, Gandalf the White and Aragorn, Heir to Isildur. In the game, when Strider and Gandalf the Grey become Gandalf the White and Aragorn, in the base game, you're supposed to put a token under the model. But when they did the Lords of Middle Earth, they had the foresight to actually give you a replacement model for Gandalf the White and Aragorn. So they're going to get painted up as well. Now, in the core set, no, not in the core set at all, in the Lords of Middle Earth, you also get a dismounted Mouth of Sauron. So in other words, you've got a mounted Mouth of Sauron in the core set and a dismounted one. So we've got two Mouths of Sauron. And in the core set, this is the Witch King with his wicked great big sword there. But you also get him mounted on a Nazgul, which I think is pretty damn cool. So you've got to paint that up. So we've got replacements basically for 4 figures from the core set. That leaves us with these guys. We've got the Balrog, which in the core game only features by the play of cards, and you don't actually get a model. So the Balrog has to be painted up and placed in Moria. And we've got this guy who is Gothmog. He's a general, a captain, black captain, something like that, Gothmog. For the Free Peoples, we've got Lady Galadriel and we have got Lord Elrond. So I'm going to paint all these up in one go because I'm going to be using 4 of them models anyway, so there's no point just leaving them other 4 not painted. I might as well just paint the big in and get it out of the way. And then once they're done, I can actually play a game, and I intend to do it online. Not live, obviously I'll record it, but it'll just be me learning the game. It's not going to be very exciting because I'll be constantly looking at the rule book. It's just me learning the game. I shall make loads of mistakes, my tactics are probably rubbish, but it'll be basically you and I learning as I go along. If that's the sort of thing you like watching, well, that's great. If not, well, that's not a problem. You don't have to watch it. I won't be offended. But it'll be just me basically learning the game and videoing it as I go through, showing the dice rolls, the card play, everything. As I learn the game, there'll be a lot of rules searching and this, that and t'other. So if you're interested in watching something like that and seeing how the game plays and being played by someone who's never played it before, and working his way through the rule book, then you're more than welcome to join me. So I'll add some photos at the end of this, and let's see if we can do a few close-ups. I don't know how close I can get, so you can see it. Saruman's forces there with the yellow bases. Some of Sauron's guys there in Moria. Up there in the north, the trolls. It's not quite. Trolls and the orcs. Down here again, Dol Guldur. Never painted fantasy figures before, so I'm actually quite pleased with how these have turned out. Sauron's and Lisa, well, they're just like a normal ancient army, so they weren't much of a challenge, but I've given them pretty garish colours. And then of course we move into Mordor itself. And the Nazgûls turned out quite well too. I did them, instead of doing them black and grey, as you would expect, I've given them a really dark green body, brown wings, and then where the fingers, because I mean the wings basically a big hand, isn't it? The fingers. I've painted the fingers green, showing through the membrane of the wing. I think it looks all right. It might not be correct according to the movie, but I'm not bothered. I like the look of them. So that's them. And finally some more, of course. I've got these Southrons and Easterlings with another Nazgûl down at the bottom of the board. So that's the update. We're getting there. All the armies are now painted. It's just a case of sorting these babies out, and we'll be ready for our first game. I also, of course, have to paint the second expansion, which is Warriors of Middle-earth. There's 48 figures in that. There's Ents, Grey Eagles, Dead Men, Dunharrow is it. We've also got the Corsairs of Umbar, the Spiders of Shelob, and somebody else who I've missed. But you get 8 figures for each, but they're not classed as army units, but we won't worry about that yet. We'll get to that when we start playing the expansions. I'm going to start with basically just the core set and then work my way through the expansions, which introduce new mechanics, new dice, alternative character cards. It's a whole new ball game, but let's walk before we can run, and we'll start with the core game, play a couple of games of the core game, and then we'll start looking at expansions. As I said, the only things from the expansion I'll have in are some of these figures which I can replace the originals when needed, like Gandalf and Aragorn, and possibly the Witch King and Sauron. We might change them, but these guys won't be coming in just yet. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you on the next update. Bye for now.